Okay, so we're now going to install the 3 servos in the Skydiver and also the power switch. So we have 2 big servos for the arms and 1 small servo for the opening here, parachute opening. So we're going to start with the small one. So take the servo and put it like this in the slot, and you want to put the cable first under and through the middle hole like this. Like that. Push it like this and take the 2 small screws. All right, now you can go ahead and install 1 servo for the arm. So take the cable, put it like this. That's it. Leave the cable inside. Like that. And put the 4 screws here, 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 and here. Then you can do the same thing for the other servo. Okay, so now that the servos are installed, we're going to add the power switch. So set it to the off position and then remove those small screws. And we're not going to use them, so you can throw them away. And we're not also going to use this cap, this cover, I mean. So now we have the off position here. We just need to use these 2 screws that are included in the pack and put the switch on the off position, so this way, like this. Line it up and put the screws. And now the switch is in place. So we're now going to connect all the servos to our receiver and start to program the radio so that we can link the arms to the servos and the opening servo. Okay, so we're now going to prepare the remote. So when you order the ready-to-fly package, it comes with this specific transmitter. So I'm going to demonstrate on this one, but basically it's the same process. If you want to use your own, just follow the steps. All right. So this is the transmitter. You have the receiver and bind plug. So the first thing is to insert the batteries inside. So 4 AA LR6 1.5 volt batteries. All right. So the first thing that we are going to do is take the rubber band and put it around like that. So one thing that we can do is press the OK button, then click on System, Model Name with down, and then we can rename this one Skydiver. So here we're going to use S, then write down Skydiver so we know it's this model. And once you're done, you can press cancel like that. And as you can see, we have Skydiver here. All right, then press OK, click Setup. So use up and down to move here, Setup. And here we're going to click on Auxiliary Channels here. And for channel number 5, we want to assign this switch here, which is switch number C. So we click down, or up, sorry, until we have C for channel number 5. Then we can cancel like that. You need to press cancel for like 2 seconds so that it saves the parameters here. And as you can see, we have 5 and C. Okay. And we also want to reverse channel number 1 and channel number 4 like this. So use up and down to move here and OK to slide this way. We also need to swap number 5. Then cancel, cancel, and cancel. All right. Now we're going to bind our receiver. So to do so, we're going to need the battery. So this battery is included also in the ready-to-fly package. And if you don't have it, you need a 3000 milliamp, 4.8 volts. So use the adapter. Then you want to take the bind plug and put it here. Take the battery, make sure the transmitter is off. Then here it's flashing quickly. Then you want to press this button here and turn the transmitter on. Also move the stick down, and then here it said binding OK. You can leave this button now, and as you can see, it's flashing like that. You can remove the plug, and we're ready. Okay, so now that the transmitter is ready and the receiver is binded, we're going to do the wiring on the Skydiver. So we're going to grab the Skydiver. and take the right arm servo and put it on channel number 1, which is all the way down. Like that. Then take the left arm servo, put it to channel number 4. And the opening servo to channel number 5, where we assigned the switch number C. Switch number C has 3 positions, as you can see, 1, 2, 3. And I'll explain why you need that later. And the last one that we need to connect is the switch, and we need to put it all the way up to the battery, like that. And it looks like this now. Okay, now we're going to take our battery, connect it the right way, so we have black and black lined up. Make sure to connect it like this. And now we can try everything. So turn the transmitter on, move the throttle down, and turn everything on. And as you can see now, the servos are working when we move the sticks. So we have the right one, left, and the servo. The middle servo. So everything is nice. So now we are in neutral position, as you can see. We have our sticks in the center, like that. So in this case, we want the arms to be fully up, like that. We're going to take the servo rod and cut one side, like this. Do the same thing for the other one. And we're going to install it on the servo and the arm. So after inserting the servo horn here in the arm piece, we can just put the arm up and insert the servo horn on the servo gear. So, all right, like this. Now it's nice and straight. Push it. And take the black screw and put it in. When the transmitter makes this noise, it's normal. It's just that it hasn't been used since like 1 minute. So move any button and it will stop. Now same thing on the left arm. Put the horn arm up, align the horn with the gear, and screw it in place. All right, now we're going to install the opening servo rod. So basically, as you can see in the neck here, you can put this rod. And the idea is we want to get 3 positions. One like this, one where the rod is at the middle, and one where it's up. And basically, you can close your container here using this system. Okay, so basically, Here we're using a switch that has 3 positions because now, as you can see, we have 2 options. And basically the system works with the ring here that will be linked to the container. And when it's open, you can put it in, then close it. As you can see now, it's locked here. And you can do the same thing over here. Like this. All right. So for example, what we can do is use the top slot to hold the Skydiver to a drone, for example, and lift it up, and use the bottom slot for the container, because the container has a ring here that you need to lock in the position here. So this way, when we move the switch first in the first position, the Skydiver will be dropped, but the container will be closed. And when we hit the second position, the parachute will open. So this is why we have this separation here and 2 slots with 2 different levels for the rod here. So as you can see, it's very important to have the correct angle here of the servo and the correct length of the rod here. So this rod is already cut to the correct dimension, to the correct length, sorry. So you'll need to adjust this angle here and check when the servo is on neutral position like this, that the metal rod goes all the way up, and it's like that. And also when you're fully down, you don't want the rod here to be visible so that the ring is not locked. It can be released easily. All right, so now we can turn the power off and turn the transmitter off. And we're now going to take the receiver and insert it in the Skydiver, as well as the battery. So you basically want to put them in here so that it doesn't move. Just make sure to don't put it over here because we're going to use a screw here next. So try to make everything fit. Do not cross the antennas. All right. And try to make everything in the center. And here at this hole, you can access the battery whenever you want to recharge it, even if the jumpsuit is on, which is pretty handy.